Papa Squat coming at ya. Just to say that as boringly as possible. So this is kind of fun. Every week I go back and do something from the 80s. It's going to soon be the 90s. Um, I started this channel to react to stuff, or to listen to stuff, educate myself. The stuff that I hadn't gotten to hear when I was a kid in the 80s. I was like 10 or 11 in 1980 and 20 by the time 1990 rolled around. So huge years for the growth of hip hop and rap. And I was a white boy growing up in a white town in Wisconsin. 10,000 people in my hometown. There were not radio stations or the World Wide Web where we could go and find all sorts of music of any kind that we might be interested in hearing more of. And yeah, so I didn't get to hear a lot of this stuff. Now, however, by the time we were in 1989, and that's what I wanted to call out here, we have moved from 1988 to 1989. By the time 1989 rolled around, I was actually off in college in Madison, Wisconsin. Great city, fantastic city. If you've never been, go spend some time there. But I was off at school. I was, 1989, I would have been a second year of college, I believe. 87, 88, 88, 89. Yes. Second year of college, living in the residence halls, and got to hear a lot more hip hop and rap, but it wasn't the music that I normally listen to. And I do remember A Tribe Called Quest. I do not remember this track, Description of a Fool. That was also apparently the name of this album. If it can be called an album, I think it's only maybe one song on this album. I was just looking at this a minute ago. And because I looked at all the albums that came out from A Tribe Called Quest, and Description of a Fool is listed just as a single. And I think that's what we have here. So, 1989, Description of a Fool, A Tribe Called Quest, song I don't think I've ever heard. I could be wrong. So, off of People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm, I can talk. The tribe calls out people who act foolish, a pusher, a man who treats badly his lady. I love her. That's great turn of phrase there. And a guy who reacts with violence in public. Interesting. Okay. And if this is also on the anthology that came out in 1999, it is listed as rap, hip hop, conscious rap, and East Coast rap. But there you go. So I go back every week and do at least one of these tracks. Usually it's Thursdays. Usually it's just one track. And we've moved into 1989. So let's check this out. I love this cover. Love it. Definitely draws from like a lot of really excellent comic book art. Specifically, I'd say Will Eisner stuff, but I don't know who did this cover. But it's very, very cool looking. And I like I like the lines that whoever the artist is made on this. It's really, oh, there's a signature right there, but I can't actually read it. Anyway, let's go. I enjoy Tribe Called Quest. There's a number of tracks I know from them that I enjoy. Bonita Applebum, I think, is theirs. Um, I don't know if I could think of any other names, but I know their music and I know I like their stuff. 5 minutes 41 seconds. Description of a Fool from A Tribe Called Quest, produced by A Tribe Called Quest. Let's get into it. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go watch another video on the channel if you have the time. CashApp, PayPal, and Patreon information is down below in the description of the video if you'd like to send me something to react to. You want to send me some money to support me because life sucks. And I also want to point out that there's a new playlist that I put together. Let me talk about that quick. Sorry. A new playlist that I put together just earlier today. And it is the What I'm Listening to for 4/30/2026. Nope, that's the wrong place. It's right here. And it's got Jamie XX, it's got The Weeknd, it's got Ghost Mountain with Olin Monk, actually a new track from them. Jane Remover, Whoop with Rock Out Whoop, that's just a fun song. Dreamland with Ethereal, somebody with 42 views on the same list as, somebody with 35 million views. Mac Miller with Good News. Juice World with Young Thug. Oh, so good. Blueface. I like that track a lot too. Shed Theory. 47 Negus, another track I just love. It's got 14 views. I hope you go enjoy it. When Life Gets Low from Oscar Pisces, 35 views. And Poster from Wikipedia. So it's a crazy mix of music. Go check it out. It's I love this shit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to some music. Description of a Fool, A Tribe Called Quest from 1989.
Fool, defined in Webster's. Open up the book, read it, turn the page, see what it says, read it.
I don't know what samples they have in this, but that kind of roundy, twisty, turny little wow in the background so reminds me of like TV shows from the 1970s, theme songs, other music that was around in the 1970s. I have no idea what they're sampling here, but it's from the 1970s, 100%.
To me, will you please? What does it mean to me? That's you, cause of the way you act. Standing on the corner, selling jumbos, scaring your friends and also your foes. What's the matter with your boy? You big galoot, you nincompoop. What's wrong with you? You can't compute. Don't fix your lips to tell me you can. Standing on the bully, playing push a man. What you got to do with yourself? Can't you be somebody else? Look at you, described to a T. You're a fool of many in society. I know some more, I shall go on and continue in the song, Fool the Fool.
I like that they have a line here that says, this interlude is scratched by Ali Shaheed. That is very cool. I've never seen an annotation like telling us who it is that's doing the scratching on the album. Love it.
The girl I talk to, she's sort of neurotic. Her crazy ex-boyfriend is really psychotic. Scares the girl by threatening her life. Says, girl, you're dead if you're not my wife. Pizza in public, pizza in private. Tried it round me, almost go by it. Said forget him, don't you know he's a loser? Who will love a woman, turn around and abuse her? Only a fool as described by the tribe. Here's another one who's on the fool vibe. Gonna make it short, gonna make it quick. But this situation makes me sick. See your brother man with the female. His crazy ego try to show he'll prevail. In any situation, lady luck's on his side. Emotions run free, nothing he will hide. Well, I remember one sunny day, took my cousin to the park so we could play. On the way, a couple resembled the one I just described, they're a fling a symbol. Another young man walked in their direction, bumped him a bit, excused his imperfection. But the man with the lady grabbed the other by the neck, demanded an apology and also respect. The young man aggravated, grabbed him back and smacked him. The girl just laughed and laughed and laughed at him. He felt ashamed for what he had done and looked like a fool to everyone. These are 3 stories from the naked city. Reality that's sometimes sedity, like Rob Zolan from the Twilight Zone. Earth to your brain is any.
So I like that they have the line here. These are 3 stories from the naked city. There's another older rap song, I think, that uses almost that exact line. These are stories from the naked city. Maybe the annotation says here, Q-Tip explained the stories. Also a reference to the TV show Naked City, which ended each episode with the narrator saying, there are 8 million stories in the naked city. This has been one of them. There is also a song, 8 million stories. Oh, like for sure. There are 8 million stories in the naked city. That is another fantastic old rap song. I'm surprised this doesn't mention that in the, it's not the naked city. 8 million stories in a naked city. Yep. I need to find this song. I love this song. Curtis Blow, 8 million stories. Yeah. For sure. Ah, God, I love this track. I absolutely love it. So we'll check out a little bit of that too here in a second, but I just wanted to make sure we looked at it. It's so good. Let's keep going.
Going home, I see you there. Try to make amends, try to make some friends, but now my story ends on the note that I just wrote. Stay afloat on the reality boat. Slow down and think and take it cool, and try to avoid the description of them.
Alright, so that's the end of the lyrics. Is the rest of this just instrumental? Almost half the song. It's very, very good. I never heard this. I never heard this. I think it was their next album, which was, I believe, humongous. What year did that come out? It had to be. So Bonita Applebum was 1990. That's a single. People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm. So that came out in 1990. Can I Kick It came. That was huge. That was a gigantically popular song. It's listed here just as a single. It must be on this album, though, right? People's Instinctive, Push Along. Can I Kick It? Yeah, track 8. I don't remember this album. Ah, I see. The cover is slightly different. It's all in color. I don't remember this album cover. I mean, it's entirely possible I never, ever saw a single Tribe Called Quest album cover, to tell you the truth. Ah, maybe I didn't, because this one, Revised Quest for the Seasoned Traveler, that one I know I saw. That was 1992. Yeah, not a lot. So a good track. This was a band, a group that even though I never like bought an album of theirs that I was very much aware of, and I really liked the sound of what they were doing, and I would put them kind of in my mind in the same category as De La Soul. These were artists who were trying very much to do something different with rap and hip hop, and were pulling on influences that, to me as an outsider, were really very surprising and very, very cool and interesting. I loved De La Soul, and I just thought they were fantastic, and how they were making incredibly cool sounding music out of, like, with the hippie psychedelic kind of influence that was so cool. And these guys were kind of the same thing, but they were much more, I think much more of like on the conscious hip hop side. Um, and the late 80s, early 90s, there was a huge movement, just an absolutely gigantic movement of of trying to be conscious of everyone around you, and recognizing that there were differences between peoples and groups, and that we should celebrate those things as opposed to treating the outsiders as weirdos, and not make them be outsiders, right? It certainly has continued forward to today, and in fact, the roots of a lot of the sort of the wokeness that we have today come from that time period as well, and sort of the publicness of it. And I was there for it. I thought it was cool and just really um, appealed to me. But, I'm a lefty. Great track. I enjoyed that. Not my favorite by them, but I totally get what they're saying. I also like that it kind of reminds me of some of the older music. Um, 88 Lines About 44 Women. Um, just like these little verses or sections or couplets where they're talking about a situation and explain what it is, and then move on to another one and move on to another one. And I just think that's very, very cool. So the one thing I do want to listen to real quick here is some of this 8 Million Stories, in case people haven't heard this. I love this track, 8 Million Stories from Curtis Blow. I'm not sure if I've actually reacted to this. This is also featuring Run DMC. I feel like I just listened to this not long ago. Oh, it's such a good song. 8 Million Stories. Yeah, I did it way back in January of 2021. So this is like 3 months after I started the channel. And I love this song. Let's just listen to part of it. Came out in 1984.
There are 8 million stories in a naked city.
I listen to this song so much. Love
Hard city. Watch your back. There are 8 million stories in a naked city.
Oh, that sounds so good to me. His voice is fantastic. I love that little laugh he does. This is a song that I had on cassette tape that I don't know if I made it or a friend of mine gave it to me, but oh my God, I cannot tell you how many times I listened to this song, and I love it. It is probably one of my favorite songs from that time period. Definitely one of my favorite hip hop and rap songs, because I only listened to 8 of them in the early mid 80s. I love this song. Listen to this laugh.
There are 8 million stories in a naked city. Some ice cold, told without pity. About the mean streets and the ghetto cultures. The pimps, the pushers, the sharks and vultures. The things that happen when it reaches dark. And all the things you hear about tend you par. You got to be down, you got to have strength if you're gonna survive past 110. There ain't no thing when blood is spilled, but the emergency ward is capacity filled. And nothing ever comes as a big surprise. In the naked city never closes its eye.
I love it. I love it. I can't even explain to you how much, like, it makes me be 14 years old again. So good. I love it. Triple Quest. awesome group, awesome song. I just really enjoyed this. It's so, I feel like we've shifted gears from like old school music to sort of like the mid new school of hip hop and rap. Probably starting in like 1988. There was just some kind of shift that happened. 88 still had some hangover stuff from like, you know, the old style, and in 89 it's some of 88, and then definitely in 89 we start getting this like new style of music, and it was great. This is when I start to also have some clue as to what's going on in the world of hip hop and rap, because it was getting so popular, and there were more and different styles of music coming out under the umbrella of hip hop and rap, such as A Tribe Called Quest, such as De La Soul. Interesting, really, like super interesting for me to think back on that time, and like realize what I was living through at the time. Didn't know it at the time, but now I see it and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a big shift. This is different. Ah, love it. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Papa Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, share. Please go watch another video on the channel. CashApp, PayPal, Patreon down below in the description of the video. There's also that playlist down there. Go check out the playlist. Enjoy your day. Have yourself a good day. Bye-bye.